Hello everyone!
Hello.
It's that time of day. Again. Are you alright? So last night we watched Thor Ragnarok.
We did.
I love that film.
It is really, really
I
good.
think it's so funny. It's my favourite Thor.
Yeah, it's really good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And last night we played Magic for the first time.
We did. My magic cards arrived, so I taught Ollie how to play and sort of re-taught myself how to play as well, because there's lots of things that had escaped my brain, but we did alright.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fun. Magic of the Gathering?
Just Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering, for people who don't know.
MTG.
MTG. Ah, okay. Any announcements?
No, but I will say someone messaged me last night, because I posted a picture of the magic card saying it's happening. And someone messaged me being like, oh, my boyfriend tried to make me play that game, like, let us know if you have any more luck. And I was like, yeah, I used to go to tournaments.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they think that I was making you play?
I think so, yeah. She was like, my boyfriend made me play a while ago and I just didn't get it, so good luck, hope you get further than I did. And I know it's kind of the other way around.
Yeah, she should have sent me that message. I've been thinking, let's get spooky. Ooh. Yeah?
Yeah.
I ain't scared of no ghost. Are you?
Is that you saying you don't believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe?
I'm going to say yes, I do.
Huh?
Yeah.
Have you been grabbed by the ghosties? Because I've been grabbed by the ghoulies.
Is that what this whole video was? You just setting yourself up for that joke?
No. Seriously though, do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. There's conflicting parts of my brain, because I really want to believe in ghosts, and I really love the idea that I could become a ghost after I died and just haunt the crap out of some people in some theatres. Like, I love that idea, and I really want that to be true. But do I genuinely believe that they exist? Probably not. But I'm in it for a ghost story. I love a ghost story. I love a ghost hunt. Me and Scott went ghost hunting a while ago when we were in Chitty. And genuinely heard something, like you can barely, it's so annoying because you could barely hear it on the video.
Yeah.
But it was like someone went, ugh. I swear to you, Scott will back me up. We were sat there and like freaking ourselves out in the upper circle of the theatre. And Scott's like, if there are any spirits present, please make themselves known. And there was like a pause. And it's like long enough for us to go, like you can see us start going,
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, I swear to you, there was this like noise, like next to Scott, or like it was at the end of the road.
Sure you didn't fart?
No,
Scott's
maybe.
passing wind.
No, it was genuinely like a guttural like noise. The video's hilarious because we run.
Yeah.
We absolutely jump out our skins and run.
So is that like the closest you've come to, an experience, a ghost experience?
No, there's a ghost experience that I don't remember, but my nan tells it anytime we're like all together as a family.
Like with a torch?
Yeah, it's almost like that. Basically, when I was 2 or 3, they took me to, I think it's called the Harrow Heritage Centre, and it had like a big display of like World War II, like a cannon and uniforms and stuff. And I like vaguely remember marching soldiers, but that's all I can remember because I was like so young. But my nan tells this story about how I said I wanted to go with the soldiers, and then that one had like tapped me on the shoulder, and one of them was like doing that and telling me to go with it. And then I think it was like a while later, like a good like few months later, or maybe even like a year later, my nan was showing me like old photo albums, and I pointed out a man and said that was the man who wanted me to go with him, and it was my great granddad. So my mum's granddad, so my nan's dad. And I don't remember this at all. Like I have vague rememberings of going to the Heritage Centre as a kid, but this I don't remember at all. My mum said that I used to say there was a ginger cat who used to sleep at the end of my bed. We've never had a ginger cat. We have many cats, we've never had a ginger cat. And my great granddad had a ginger cat. Yeah, so it's just this weird thing, like ever since then, everyone said that like great granddad's looking out for me. They used to call him Granddad TikTok, because I think he had like a pocket watch or something like that.
That reminds me of the guy from The Wiz. What's he called?
TikTok is not The Wiz, that's Return to Oz.
Oh, Return to Oz. What?
TikTok, yeah.
Is that what he's called?
It's called TikTok, yeah.
And you love TikTok, the app. Spooky.
It all links.
It's all coming together. And I've got a ginger cat costume upstairs. Weird.
And you were in Cats!
I was in Cats! Mew!
But yeah, everyone said that great grandad's like looking out for me.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And I think that's a nice thing. I think that's a nice like thing to believe in.
Yes.
Because I'm quite skeptical when it comes to I know it sounds like I'm not. I just love a ghost story and I love romanticizing stories like that. But the reality of it is, do I actually believe that it's real? Probably not. But the romantic side of me kind of gets in the way because I because of the stuff that I would like to believe.
Yeah. Have you ever had a night terror?
No.
I'm only saying this because this is the only thing that I ever thought was an experience.
I don't think I have.
For people who's had a night terror out there, it's pretty scary. But what happened in my night terror, and I thought it was like a paranormal experience, but I think it was just a night terror. I remember like being asleep in my bed, and then my ears ringing. I was it's like a really like high pitched like buzzing noise. It's like, what the hell is that? Then I felt this like pressure on my chest, like someone was just doing that on my chest. And I opened up my eyes, and there was like a head there, like a man with a beard. He looked like
Evil Santa.
No. What's the guy's like, what about big tomatoes?
I have no idea what you just said.
The guy's like, Brian Blessed.
Brian Blessed.
Yeah, look like him, Brian Blessed.
What about big tomato?
Yeah, he said something in a Hellman's advert.
Oh.
And he's in the back of the cab and he goes, what about big tomatoes?
Plum, man alive, what's wrong with big tomatoes?
Yeah, so Brian Blessed was there, but not Brian Blessed.
Not Brian Blessed.
Just laughing at me. Like, ha 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 ha. And then I went to scream, or shout, and nothing comes out. I was like, while there's pressure.
My God.
And ringings in my ears. It's really scary.
It is really scary.
Because you can't move.
Yeah.
And you're like that. You sleep paralysis. So you're just like, I can't move, and you can't.
Yeah, because it's like you waking up essentially during a dream.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It was something like that. It was crazy.
Because your body's asleep, but your mind's awake. So your body's still asleep.
Yeah.
Your body doesn't know that.
But you can't speak or anything.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. And then, but yeah, it was just like a floating head just laughing at me. I woke up in the morning and told my mum, and my mum believed in all the ghosts and stuff, so she was like, bloody hell, get the vicar around. But yeah, so that's like the closest thing I've come.
I used to love listening to Katie Seacombe, who played Madam T. She used to tell us ghost stories about, I think it was her old house. There used to be a man who used to live on the stairs and used to not let her get past on the stairs.
Oh wow.
Like a ghosty.
Ghosty.
Used to just sit on the stairs and used to not let her go past. I used to love listening to her ghost stories.
Yeah, wow.
I remember when we were in Edinburgh and that was where I got the idea for When the Curtain Falls, which is like a ghost story. Because there was a magician there called the Great Lafayette who perished in a fire. But the amazing thing about his story is that they found the body of the Great Lafayette and buried him. But then later on, when they were like they thought they found all the bodies that they had to find. When they were clearing out all of the debris and everything that had been destroyed in the fire, they found like the box that, because I think he was they thought he died during one of his tricks, basically.
Yeah.
And when they were going through all of like the burnt remains of this trick, it was like a big box, they found who was actually the Great Lafayette hidden in a compartment in the bottom of this box, because they'd obviously done like a switcheroo and they'd found his body double thinking it was him because he was so like burnt.
Yeah.
They thought that it was him, so it was only like days later that they actually found who was actually the Great Lafayette because he was hidden in part of his trick.
Oh no way.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he was buried with his horse. He had a horse that also died in the fire, and he
What, in his trick?
No, not in the trick, I don't
think. What sort of trick is this?
No, I think
I turned myself into a horse.
No, I think he had a horse that he really loved, and I think he was buried with it. I could be making that up though. They say that we were at the festival, right? The festival theatre. Yeah. Yeah. They say that in the festival theatre, he haunts the stage left wing, and Scott came to him once and was like, "Oh my God, I've seen it. I've seen the ghost. I've seen the ghost. He's over there. He's got like a big, like round white head." And I was like, "Scott, that's Les Dennis. That's Les in his festa costume."
Yeah.
He genuinely, it was because Les had just like walked past and he'd seen out the corner of his eye and then looked and he'd gone. It was just because he was at the front of the wings. I was like, that's Les Dennis.
The ghost of Les Dennis.
There's a story that I can never find. Every time I go to search for it, I can never find it. There's this story about someone who's buried in the walls of the Palladium, in the walls under the stage. And he was called William something, and everyone called him Billy. And I was told, when I was a kid working there in Chitty, I was told that it was bad luck if you were going underneath the stage not to say hello to Billy.
Oh, right.
And I thought people were having me on, but then I saw everyone doing it. Like all of the adults, all of the crew who worked there, everyone who was like working on automations on the car, who were like under the stage all the time, would always tap the wall and go, hello Billy.
That is freaky.
But every time I've tried to research that, I can't find anything. So maybe it was just a rumour that started and just one person's like sat there giggling, getting everyone to tap the wall as they go past, going, hello Billy.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
It's Derek Acora in your cast. in Chitty Bang Bang. So, okay then, we'll go into that sort of territory of ghosts. What's your mindset on these people who tap into it? Tap into the afterlife, what are they called?
Mediums.
Mediums and clairvoyants and stuff.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on those guys?
Right, okay, so here's my opinion. I don't believe that anyone can do that. It's difficult because I feel like all of my thoughts on this kind of thing are very conflicting because there's stuff that I would like to believe and stuff that I don't believe. So I'd like to believe that ghosts are real, but it's not like there's a human being. I don't know how to explain this. Because if you see a ghost, the only person that you, like, it's not like someone's tricking you, you know what I mean? That's all down to you. Whereas if someone's telling you that they've spoken to the dead, it becomes slightly sinister because it's them trying to trick you into believing them to give you money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it becomes sort of more sinister. Like the whole ghost thing, I kind of like, if people believe in ghosts or not, it doesn't affect anyone or doesn't harm anyone, you know what I mean? And if they claim to see a ghost, the only person that they're fooling is themselves. Whereas I just feel like the clairvoyant thing suddenly becomes a bit more sinister because it's kind of malicious, I guess. However, I also believe that there is value in it when you see how comforted people are when they're told that, you know, their grandma's watching over them. You know what I mean? So I'm very conflicted when it comes to stuff like that because even though I think they are charlatans, even if they truly believe that they can do it themselves, but then I'm just conflicted by the fact that people draw such great comfort from it. What can you do?
Yeah.
Like it serves some kind of weird good, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because you could argue, well, if they were just good people, these like clairvoyants, they could just do it for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not going like, give me 50 quid and I'll tell you that your nana's alright.
Yeah.
You could argue that.
Yeah.
Because I do agree, like it is comforting. Because if you've lost someone, you might want to reach out and try to see if they're alright, if you believe in the afterlife. And it would be nice to hear, like, oh my god, they're fine, or you know, they're thinking about you, and it's amazing. But yeah, it's a really weird concept.
But then I guess you could argue that anyone could do anything for free. You know what I mean? If that's what they think that their skill is, why shouldn't they be paid for it? In the same way, how a decorator coming around to paint your walls isn't going to do it out of the goodness of his heart, even though you need your walls painted, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then...
Like a doctor's not going to be like, oh, my job is healing people and helping people, so I'm just going to do it for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess that's their argument. If they've got a skill and a service they're providing, they deserve to be paid for it, even if it's not real.
That's the thing though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like going, oh, can you come around and paint my walls for me? And I'm like, ooh, with no paint. Bye! Like, that's the thing, because I don't believe in it, it would annoy me. Because I'm like, we'll just do it for free because you're just making up words, or you're just basically you're just telling a story to make someone feel better.
But if they genuinely believe that they can do it and that's what they're doing, then they're like, well, no, I deserve to be paid for my skills.
Yeah, or the person receiving the reading.
Yeah.
It believes in it. They're like, oh, I want to pay it because I feel great now.
I went to one.
I went to one as well, once.
I've never heard this story.
Yeah. She was rubbish. But the best bit about the story was the bit before it.
Hang on, when did this happen? How old were you? You need to set the scene, because I've never heard this story.
Many years ago, no, I was in Liverpool, Lark Lane, for people who know Liverpool. And there was a bar called Aki's. We used to go there all the time.
Yeah, you
as
mentioned
students.
this. Yeah.
And I so I'd have been about 20, 21. So like near the end of my training. And they had a psychic night. So we were like, should we just go? I think it was like £5 to like, enter. And you walked in, there was about 10 of them. But the best bit was, because I was like right near the end of the night as well. And I sat down in like a bit nervous because I'm like, I don't want something bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like waiting for this woman to like finish up. And she finishes with this guy, he gets up and walks out. Pretty happy. And then that clairvoyant who just read that guy tapped the clairvoyant next to him and went, that guy's got the devil following him. No joke. And they went, Oliver? I was like, yeah. It was like, you're over here with this woman. I was like, oh my God. She said the devil was following him. She was like, that devil, the devil's on his shoulder. The devil is following that man.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I had my reading, and she said she was really tired. She's like, oh God, this is my last one tonight. Very tired.
That's so weird, because that's what the woman who saw me said.
Maybe it's like they're out, innit, if they're crap.
Maybe. So it's me, Scott Page, and Ross Russell from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We were in Plymouth. And this is like, again, I mean, I'm just telling you about all the ideas my stories came from. This is where the idea for All That She Can See happened, because I've got 2 psychic clairvoyants in that. But there was a shop in the Barbican, and we walked past it, and I was like, oh my God, that looks like so much fun. I've never had a psychic reading before. I'd be so interested in what they've got to say. And we milled about for a bit, and I was like, oh, sod it, I'm gonna go. So when we walked on the way back, we kind of talked ourselves into going. So the 3 of us went in, and I think it was like 20 quid for like half an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, just sod it. I think I went in first, maybe, I can't remember. But I filmed part of it. She let me film part of it.
Nice.
So it's in one of my videos, and it's her telling me that I'm gonna have 3 children. But it was all just like very generic stuff, like you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, make sure that you ask for help. You know, like stuff that anyone could apply to themselves.
Yeah.
But then she got really specific with the 3 kids, so I was like, oh, okay. By that time, Max hadn't been born. So maybe she was just feeding off of my brother's energy.
Oh yeah.
Because I got 3 nephews, so it could have been that. But yeah, I was really nervous though.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
You can hear in my voice on the thing. I think you can, because you can only just see like the table and like us sat at the table, but you can't see shoulders up. But you can see my hands sort of like, because I'm like just reading it like sweaty palms, really nervous. Because she was like very intimidating. She was really nice. But she was like very in charge. Yeah. But she came out before we went in being like, I can't do any more today, Dave. I can't do any more today, no more. And he was like, oh, well, these 3 have already paid. And she was like, right, but don't let anyone else in.
Surely she should have predicted that.
Yeah.
Can't do any more except for you 3. Come my way. Well, that's that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ghosties, ghoulies.
Why are you obsessed with your ghoulies?
I'm thinking of that joke at the beginning might not have landed because I don't know if people know what ghoulies are. I don't know if it's a broad term.
I think it might be quite a British term.
Yeah, I think it's very British. Yeah, I'll let you figure it out. Rightio. That's that, isn't it?
There we go.
That's that. Bye everyone. Have a good day. Be safe out there. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. Don't look back in anger.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. It's really good. Watch out for the ghosts out there though, guys. Eee.